I'm telling ya, she said her name was Todd. Boy, did we fall down a rabbit hole this week. But let me explain how we got there. See, we've always liked our logo. Simple, neat, elegant, no problem. We love the Futura font, almost every letter. Let me tell you which one we don't like, the capital letter R. As you might imagine, this poses a problem for us. To us, it looks like the Farvignugan stick people. It's not quite right, maybe just a little bit off. You know, in the head. We've tried a number of different ways to mitigate and tweak and change. Nothing was ever quite right. Until this week. If you want to join this tea party, follow me down this rabbit hole. Okay, so as you can see, the stick R that comes with the Futura font, not quite right. So the first way we tried to fix it was, we'll just take a different font R. Okay, no problem. We use that font for R and then Futura for O-G-U-E-F-O-C-U-S. No problem. Okay, that's kind of a pain in the butt because now it's almost right, but not quite fitting in with the rest of the font. It works. We'd call this sort of like a C in terms of a solution. Alternatively, we can actually do some arts and crafts. We'll bring out our favorite vector drawing program. We'll create our own R. It can be exactly pixel perfect. There we have it. We'll just paste that in wherever we need to spell out our name. Every time we need to create our logo, there's our pixel art, and then O-G-U-E-F-O-C-U-S, no problem. Okay, it's still kind of a pain in the butt, and scaling doesn't work so great. So then we came across FontForge. FontForge is an open source font editing tool that lets you tweak existing fonts or create whole new fonts right from scratch. Check this out. We've got a brand new palette for what our fonts are going to be. And you can see that's all broken out into the boxes for each glyph that we're going to need. Upper, lowercase, symbols, letters, numbers. All we do, double click on the glyph that we want to start with. And then we've got all the drawing tools. A is going to be like this. A. I'm not a graphic designer, as we can clearly see, but you can imagine that if we had someone who is skilled here, we'd be able to create beautiful fonts that we're able to save, and then you can use the font in any program you want. Capital R, lowercase o, G, U, E. First font, we're gonna save it on desktop. Save. So then we'll take a look at our desktop. We've got our FontForge font file there, and we've only got a couple glyphs, but we're going to go and write Rogue in our very own font. And we can generate the fonts in PostScript, in lots of different PostScript types. We're looking for TrueType. So we're going to create a TrueType font file that can be installed either on a Mac or a PC. We're going to generate, in spite of, yeah, there's some errors because we haven't gotten all of the glyphs figured out. We can review it. Oh, I think our U is not good. Okay, well, let's install it. We'll go into WordPad. Saved as an untitled font, but that's okay. R-O-G-U-E. Look at that. It's the font we made in all of its ugly glory. Whew. Yeah, there were some fills that I wasn't expecting to happen there. Now, all kidding aside, as you start to delve into this, you start to get a really deep appreciation for exactly how talented typographers actually are. To create a font that actually is cohesive and looks beautiful is an inordinate amount of work. There's a ton of respect that goes out to people who design fonts. So we can see there that creating your own font from scratch, that's a tall order, and ain't nobody got time for that. So what we're gonna do instead, we're gonna actually start with Futura, because it's only that one letter that we actually care about. So we're gonna open up FontForge, and what we're gonna do is we're actually going to find, we've moved the Futura font onto our desktop, so that means we should be able to go like this and find Futura, open it up. There it is. Look at it. All of the really cool little letters, except for that one little stupid looking R. So the beef we've always had with it is that the little leg that comes out that's called something that we don't know always starts too close to the big tall line that we also don't know what it's called, and we want it to be a little bit more stand-uppy. instead of lean overy. We're just actually going to come in here. We want it to be something like that. And we'll just tweak where that bump goes, like that. Not like that. And then this one, that one got a little fat on top, so we're going to, okay, move that to like that. Okay, that's a good looking R. Okay, so we're going to save as, we're going to save this as a new font, and this isn't going to be Futura Light anymore. This is going to be Futura Rogue. Futura BT? No. This is now going to be, hang on, what am I pressing? Futura Rogue. Font family name? Yeah, font family is going to be Rogue Focus. Font name for humans. Who are we making fonts for? Weight, light, sure. Version, sure. Generate fonts. Yeah, let's generate fonts. Now we should be able to write our name with an R that we can respect in the morning. There we go. Okay, and if we look for it, that R is a good looking R. Okay, we'll install that. Close this. So now, when we look under the F's, oh, it's installed under Rogue Focus. We fixed where the leg comes out, but I didn't quite fix the roundy part because it looks like it maybe has a tumor. So I hope this little rabbit hole has been as interesting for you to follow along with as it was for us to discover. Thanks for watching. Hop along. Don't like the capital letter. Lella. Did you know that you can create? Don't put that in our bloopers.
Oh man.
Nope. Uppercase numbers, lowercase numbers. Okay, use the one where I don't sound like an idiot. And we don't want that hump to get all weird looking, so we're just tweak that a little bit. That seems like probably a good idea. What in the Sam hell? Where'd our fonts go?